And if I want to holler at you on the side of me doing that, all right, let me holler at you.
Yeah. Well,
it's just so stupid.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, dude. But nah, man, I would like to talk to a girl, you know? You know, why can't I do that? Why can't I try to say hello to somebody, bro?
It's how to take the Pickleback Show!
Alrighty, what up, guys? Before we get into Season 3, Episode 6, 127 overall, hey, Big 27 here. Happy birthday, Young Twuzington, dude. I got to tell you about manmanpodcast.shop. Get your damn merch. Click the link in the description of whatever you're listening to or watching this on. Check out our online shop. We got some cool stuff in there right now. Use code MIXFREE at the checkout to receive free shipping. That's MIXFREE. We also have a March Madness group that we just created. We're inviting anyone and everyone to come join our group, create a bracket. Deadline is Thursday. That's also linked in bio, whatever you're listening to or watching this on, or that's linked in our social media handles at Man to Man Podcast. It's the first option when you open up that Hoobie link. And what else we got? YouTube, like, subscribe, comment. You can help us out there. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, 4.5. Wait, why not 5-star reviews? Damn it. Without further ado, MTM Internal Pod. This is a good one. I think you guys will really enjoy this one. We get deep. We talk about how we need some hugs, dude, and a little bit more extra stuff going on in there. So without further ado, let's get into this damn podcast. Enjoy. Alrighty, it's the Man to Man Boys. Season 3, Episode 127. Season 3, Episode 6. So we got Young Twuzington and Young Hoopstar, dude, on a fucking Monday at March 13th at 3:42 Eastern time.
Just living life, man. I'm kind of feel good recording on like afternoon, beginning of the week. Had a good weekend.
Well, you wake up at like
just
5
chilling.
a.m., dude. Like you go to work at like 5 a.m. and then you get off at 1 p.m. every single day.
Yeah, I get up at 5, gotta be there by 5:45, and anywhere from 2 to 3 o'clock.
How does that make you feel? How does that make your body feel?
I feel great.
Because you're still on
waking up
people wouldn't consider that. That's not a graveyard shift, but it's like the opposite.
No, it's just a early morning shift.
It's an early bird morning shift.
Yeah, the early bird special, as we
early
say,
bird special. Speaking of that, dude, when are you coming back? When are you coming to Nashville, dude?
I had a long weekend this weekend, and I'm putting everything into place, and it looks.
See, he's been saying that one. I've been trust me, I've been hearing that one for 3 years now. What is put into place mean? Because you went to
finding a place.
Okay.
To live.
Finding a place to live.
Transferring from work.
Okay.
Settling in, get some furniture in that motherfucking house.
Okay.
Or apartment or where the fuck I decide to live. I gotta put those things into place. So when I actually am like, all right, deuces, I don't just show up to an empty apartment with nothing in it and the gas ain't even cut on. And I'm taking cold showers.
Yeah, you're finally putting pen to paper, and it's not just thoughts anymore, correct?
Correct. It's the bigger,
It's like
I gotta get a whole new bed. I gotta get I'm like refurnishing everything. So it's I'm not coming with anything.
You're finally getting on Zillow for the first time, dude.
Come on, now, don't do me like that.
Fucking
yeah.
Well, you took some time off too, as well to kind of get those things in place. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So last week I took Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off. Kind of had a long weekend. Went up to the lake. Kind of clear my head, restart as we like to call it, reset.
Reset, yeah.
And kind of just put in some real work of finding a place.
Where's the lake house at?
Up in Syracuse, Indiana. Yeah.
Syracuse, Indiana?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Well, maybe this summer we'll get you up there.
Hey, is it still snowing up there?
It's snowing today.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All day it's been snowing. I'm like,
Gotcha.
What's the weather like?
It's kind of springtime here in the Ville City area. It's like, I mean, you're gonna catch it like 71 degrees. We had a huge windstorm a couple weeks ago, and you know how those big ass trees in the back, dude. I'm working in the dining room table, and I just hear something hit the roof right above my head, ba boom, and I just see this big ass branch coming off that tree right outside the dining room window. And I'm like, man, dude. So we're waiting on you, but I don't know if it's like springtime here or if it's just like it's like the typical Nashville like bipolar weather. Hey, it's 75 degrees, and then the next day it's 30. It's 30 out, right?
Right. But that's another thing is, at least it's not cold. Like it's cold. Like I walked outside and I'm like, I need pants. I need long johns. I need a sweatshirt and a jacket.
Okay. Because all right, my bad. I'm just trying to timeline it up with you here, right? So, because the past couple of episodes we've had, but we had V Wills on. We're only doing like an episode a month. I actually love it. You know, actually, we don't have to wake up on a Sunday and like super hungover, and we're just like, all right, dude, you ready to run it? Let's talk about Kyrie and KD. You know, it's like, nah, dude, I don't really care. You want to run it once a month? Yeah, I'll see you next month after this one, right? But I'm just trying to timeline it up with you here. So, okay, pen to paper, Zillow.com. Nashville, April. You'll be here in April.
Middle of April is kind of where realistically probably be like first week of May.
Gotcha.
I'll be totally with the move completed.
Okay.
And settled in and going to work type shit.
Okay, jobs letting you transfer to Nashville.
Yeah.
Okay.
All that's set. That's been set for a while. So.
Okay. Hey, what do you think about the Jolie Live episode?
It was good. That was one of our like. I think for me and you now that we've interviewed a lot of people and then looking back on it, it was probably our most, I want to say our best episode.
Yeah.
But it just because I hate using like, oh, that's our best episode. It was our most comfortable, like flowing episode I think we've had.
I think so.
Since we started this.
Yeah, super cool. If you guys didn't go check it out, everyone's like, who is that chick? And I'm like, dude, that's the homie, bro. We had her on a couple years ago. We were talking about boy problems, you know, trying to figure it all out. This time we're actually like we were trying to timeline it up with her, but super cool girl. I mean, I don't know what you call her, dude. She's got everything going on. Did you see the Kids' Choice Awards that she was a part of as well?
I did. I saw some glimpses of that one.
Yeah. So right when we got done with her, the next week she was gonna go. I guess was it host or was it just be a part of the Kids' Choice Awards? And she was just interviewing.
I think she had a couple of segments here and there of just interviewing
Charlie D'Amelio, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then I guess March Madness time. Like it's, you know, just have my B-Day, big 2-7, dude. And thanks for the happy birthday. You never said it. Kind of pissed at you for that. That's just how you operate, dude. I'm trying to tell people. They're like, oh, where's Liam at? I'm like, dude, I don't even know. He didn't even tell me happy birthday. We've been friends for 15 plus years. That's just like how the guy operates. He says he's coming to Nashville, dude. He says he'll holler at me once he gets off work. Doesn't holler. And then I kind of get left in the dust here. So I'm gonna go ahead and.
Well, I felt bad. That's let me start by saying I felt bad because I had it planned that I would come, and I was like, all right, it's perfect. Like, sets up nice. I have an extra day like today for the weekend. Like, I don't have to go to work today. I mean, I pray for those weekends where I'm have an extra day on Monday. You know what I mean?
For those days.
Yeah, and then I just Friday hit and. Fridays, that Fridays are usually one of my worst days. And I was like, I got off at 5:15, and I was like, it just snowing, rainy, slushy shit. And I was like, I'm not going to get there till 9:30, and I'm going to be the last person in. And so I just felt bad, and I was like, all right, well, at this point,
you
my
said
man is probably buzzing.
You said you'd holler after, and you never hollered, and there wasn't even a birthday text, dude. So, and like, what do we do now? Where do we go from here? You know, it's like, does the friendship drop a little bit? And looking at a Libra scale or weighing it out, or where do we go from here?
All right, but this is fair because this is fair. I don't usually wish happy birthday to a lot of, I would call closer friends of mine.
That just sounds so depressing.
But I guess it's because I'm the person that I don't really care about my birthday, and I don't really celebrate. I like to do something for my birthday, but it's not like let's have a special event. And so I mean, you could be one of my closest friends and not wish me a happy birthday, and I wouldn't take it personal because it's just like, you know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
So it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why.
well, it might be a big deal to me. You know?
That's fair, and I apologize. That's
All right.
how I wanted to start off with that.
Hey, all good, dude. I just had to come check you real quick. But okay, before
I appreciate that. That's good that you come check.
I was just
don't
gonna say,
let that slide.
because I was just gonna say, like, I said March Madness, and then we went into the fucking birthday talk because I just had to check you. March Madness. Go to any of our social medias. We're doing the March Madness thing again. $20 entry. Venmo Twas the Kid. Cash App Andy Addison. Winner gets $300, and we're doing the March Madness bracket again. So click the link in our bio. I mean, we'll probably put the link in whatever you're listening to or watching this on. Come join the March Madness boys, the MTM March Madness bracket. A lot of people are saying, $300, dude. Yeah, dude, the rest goes to the fucking podcast. It's like, yeah, come on, dude.
And it stops on Thursday, so that's the last time.
Exactly.
So once this gets out, you listen to it. Make sure you join quick because that's the last day. Thursday is the last day you can lock in a bracket because they got games Thursday. So
yeah,
really, it's Wednesday
quickly,
night.
how are you feeling about? So we made the Mixed Iconics merch with Zagai Ziegler, one of the two guys that are on. One of the two guys that's on the shirt is he's like the best point guard that plays for Tennessee, out with a torn ACL. He's still holding the thumbs up, and I was texting you about it. I was like, damn, dude, I don't know if we're gonna sell any of this merch anymore. And you're like, whoa, he's holding the thumbs up, so might be kind of fresh. But anyways, go shop the fucking merch and rep the boys. But Tennessee, just quick. I know we're not. I try to stay away from sports on this damn podcast. Tennessee, though, I'm calling maybe an early 32 round exit.
I actually like our draw because if Memphis can beat Purdue, which I think they can, we just gotta get past Duke and we play Memphis in the Elite Eight.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, we can beat Memphis. Like that's an in-state rivalry. We've been owning that rivalry since fucking Derrick Rose was there.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. It just hurts that ZZ's out, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
ZZ is out. Okay, cool. Well, that's the weather talk. That's the basketball talk. All right, so birthday. Let me break it down to you, dude. My house looked like a fucking frat house. I had very much so PTSD back to sophomore year. It was a lot of fun though. Had really good feedback. People were calling me the next day. Hey, dude, thanks. I'm reviving house parties over here. You know how Young Twisington is rocking, dude. So you missed out on a great time. Bought the keg.
Also, before you go on,
go ahead.
I have something that you brought it up, the house party.
Yes.
And this is the topic that we got to talk about.
Okay.
All right. So I don't know if it's the same for you, would rather go to a house party than go out every weekend. If you take me to a good house party and it's bumping all the way till, past midnight into the AM, I'd rather do that than go out to the bars. The bars have its place, but if you're telling me what do you prefer, give me the house party. I don't know. Do you like that or not?
No, I think I totally agree. I think I totally agree on that. Because, it got to a point here around 1 o'clock where everyone was trying to go out to the bars. And I'll preface it like this. It was going to be a pregame at first, but then I was like, why don't I just invite everybody over as somewhat of a welcome party as well, welcome/B-day party, and then everyone was having a great time, and everyone was looking at me like, dude, did you just revive the house parties while we're playing beer pong and shit, dude? And I'm like, yeah, I am that guy, bro, for real. And then it got to 1 o'clock. And then people are trying to go sweat at Tin Roof and then go sweat at Neighbors in Sylvan Park. You got Johnny over here. He's like, I'm not going. He's like, why are people leaving? There's still the keg out there and we're having a great time. And I said, I don't know, dude. But
that's what I'm saying. And I think COVID had a lot to do with that. You can't really go over to people's houses. And once you're done, some house parties, it's like, how long can I stay? But
right.
If the person who's hosting is like, I'm down, stay as long as you want. I'm going to be up.
I didn't leave.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just come kick it. We'll all just come kick it at somebody's house. And I love that.
Yeah. I mean, it was a really good turnout, dude. I think you would have had a great time. But, yeah, I mean, it was really fun. I told my neighbors about it. My neighbors ended up coming over for a couple minutes. Super cool. And they kind of get it, too. I kind of fucked with what my neighbors did. They came over. They said hey, They said their piece. I showed them around. I said, hey, listen, I got a washer and dryer in the kitchen. Check it out. And took them out to the back. I had a fire pit out there. We were all kind of hanging out, introducing them. We walked back inside, and they're just like, hey, dude, thanks for showing us around. Well, and I was like, hey, no, you guys can. They're like, no, it's all good. Do your thing. You know, you're the host. And so, yeah, I felt like that was kind of cool. Like, they understood the assignment, dude, you know?
Yeah,
but they're more than welcome.
Peep in.
Yeah, come peep.
Yeah.
I also had, I think this is pretty cool.
But hold on. That's another thing about house parties that I love.
What?
You go to a house party and it's a bumping house party. Or there's people that's, it's going on. You can go whenever you want. And I don't feel as a host, or if I'm there and you just show your face and leave, or you stay 10, 20 minutes and be like, hey, just going to come over, say what's up. I got to actually go out to dinner or something. You can do that without having the pressure of like, I got to stay here all night, or what is everybody else doing? Or, that's underrated right there.
Yeah, I know. And that's the thing too. Like, some people showed up early and said their Irish goodbyes, which is totally fine with me too. Like, I'm a big Irish goodbye guy sometimes. But no, what I did earlier in the day, as sort of like, preparation, I had handwritten like 5 or 6 handwritten notes. Said, hey, my name's hi neighbor, my name's Andy. Just heads up, I'm gonna be throwing a little welcome slash B-Day party tonight. Just letting you know beforehand, if things kind of get too noisy or out of hand, here's my number. Feel free to shoot me a text. Smiley face. Thanks. Happy Friday.
I like that. I like
fire,
that.
Dude. Fire. And so I did it across the street. I did it behind the house. I did it to my neighbors already knew about it. I did it 2 doors down from my neighbors, because I know 2 doors down from my neighbors, they have like a 6-month-old newly born baby, and 6-month-old newly born baby. And what was cool about that? None of these people answered, but when I was kind of vacuuming up the carpet, it's like 7 p.m. They come knock on the door. That young couple. They're walking their baby and their 2 dogs, and they're like, hey, thanks for the note. Like, we're so-and-so. We exchanged numbers. Hey, do your thing, dude. We don't care, man. Just we appreciate the note. It was nice meeting you. Like, go do your thing. I'm like, all right,
I love
word.
That.
Yeah.
I love that. That's like building like a community inside your little community there on the corner. You know what I mean? Now everybody knows, or at least they know who you are now. It's not awkward when you see them, and you can just give them a,
hey, what's up, dude? Yeah. So
I love that.
I think they took that to heart, and I was like, all right, cool. And I am on the corner, so it's a little bit, I can kind of do what I want. But all right, so the party happens, right? Fun time, people from it was a fucking mix of people, man. Like high school friends, college friends. New friends, old friends, friends of friends. The keg got stolen. All right, the keg got stolen.
What made you think I'm gonna go get a keg tonight?
Oh, dude,
was there a play there, or was that like a mental beforehand of like,
me, like,
or why don't you just go get a couple 30 racks and throw them in the fridge?
Nah, for me, I love hosting.
What's that play?
I love hosting, man, and I spent hundreds of dollars on handles of alcohol, on the keg. I bought you come in a podcast room, there's some new things on the wall here, dude. Yeah, I just love hosting. So I got the keg. I thought it would be perfect for everybody, right? And then, there were some girls coming over. They're texting me like, hey, what do you got? All right, if you don't want the Busch Light keg, dude, I got Kettle One, Jack Daniels, I got tonic, I got mixers, dude. Like, that's what's... I just wanted it to be a good time. Like, come on, dude.
Right.
Like, I'm getting the keg.
I like that.
Did my first keg stand for the first time. Lasted 5 seconds.
Hey, that ain't bad. Because you get up in the air like that. It is a tricky slope.
Yeah.
That you're going down.
Anyways, the keg got stolen. I'll break it down for you. It's like 1 a.m. Everyone's fucking leaving, dude. I walk outside. I'm by myself at this point. Or I think, actually, no, my buddy was still over here. He came back inside and was like, yo, the keg's gone. I said, well, damn it, dude. It had to be somebody at the party, right? I'm calling, like, all my boys who just went to the bar. One of the guys who was here actually sold me the keg. He owns a liquor shop over here. And I was kind of accusing him, but I didn't want to accuse him. And I was like, yo, dude, did you take the keg? It's all good if you did. Just let me know, dude. We're all drunk, dude. It is what it is. We're all feeling loosey-goosey. No, he didn't, though. And then I had another guy come over to kind of hang out with me as a nightcap. You can, whatever, dude. You know, kiss on the cheek, whatever, dude. All right, listen, I'm kidding. But he comes over. We hang out, and he walks out in the back to go, like, smoke a cigarette. He opens up the back door. And then he closes it. He immediately closes it. And he's like, dude, you got company in the back. I was like, okay, what's going on, dude? And it was just two guys that were snooping in the back, kind of just, and they were like wearing designer and shit, dude. You know, I guess they were kind of spying on the house or something, and they thought everyone had left. And then, you know, Wilkes, he caught him, dude. He said, what are you doing? I think they ran away. We're inside hanging out, kind of just, you know, staying low key. And then, like a couple hours later, we're up for a couple more hours, just fucking around, and the keg got returned. The keg just reappeared. So, I don't know. I think it was those two guys. I think maybe they were trying to break into the home, dude. But, yeah, I think they took the keg. Our boys saw them. Maybe they thought, okay, we're going to call the cops or something, and they brought the keg back. But that being said, I don't really give a shit who took the keg. It's back now, and then I got two locks on that gate. I got one on the outside and one on the inside, baby, gang, gang. So I still got to put those fake security cameras. But, yeah, that's what happened. And I was kind of like, damn, dude, what was going on there, bro?
Well, when you get later into the night, later it goes, more it just doesn't, you don't know what's going on sometimes, you know what I mean? Or especially if you guys all kind of like leave together too, that's like an easy,
right.
Like if you staking it out or is a big party and then everybody kind of leaves at the same time or a bunch of group.
Well, at least I wasn't by myself, you know, because I would not have known that those two guys were there unless I smoked cigarettes or something and walked out back, right? So
right, that is scary too.
It's kind of sketch, dude. I live in a 1936 home, dude, where the windows are just open, dude. They don't even have locks on them, bro. So I'm checking that Ring notification, you know, at 3 a.m. Like, oh shit, what's that, dude? Have you looked into the Ring app? Excuse me. Have you looked into that Ring app? Have you actually zoomed in? You know, what if you're like, you get on the Ring app, right? Like there's motion at your front door. You get on that app, you check your Ring app, right? And at night, dude, like there's an option to zoom in. It's like it's already a zoomed out like horizontal panel, right? But you have an option to zoom in and it goes all vertical, but then you can kind of slide left and right on the screen to check it all out.
All right.
I am fucking I am terrified to see somebody just pop in right in front of that camera like, "Oh shit, dude."
Oh yeah, that would be fucked
You know
up.
what I'm saying? Dude. But no, I think I gotta up the security, dude, a little bit. I don't know how to shoot a gun, but I probably don't need to get a gun anyways. But maybe like a bat or something, dude. You know?
Let's stay away from the firearms for a little bit now.
Yeah,
Pump the brakes on the firearms.
I know, but maybe I need a bat or dude, I don't know. I got that "Beware of Dog" sign that I can put out there on the gate, but I don't know. Mr. Coco, 16-pound overweight Yorkie mix is gonna do anything for me. He probably just needs me to rub his belly. That's about it. That's all he does. But dude, it was a good time, dude. I'm trying to think what else happened. Nathan and Bobbitt, shout out to the boys. They bought me a handle of drum roll, please. Can you guess it?
Is this your favorite type deal, or is it just what they bought you?
I've never had it before.
Oh, shit. That could be anything then.
Hold up now.
What?
It's a popular liquor.
Some Tito's?
Come on, bro. I've had Tito's before.
I don't know. Some people never had Tito's. They just they go to the
right,
the bar. They don't know what liquor it is.
All right.
It's a whiskey?
I'll get dude, I don't think so. I don't know what cognac? Cognac?
Cognac?
Cognac? Yeah.
Some Hennessy?
Yes, sir. Yeah. They got me Hennessy, dude.
I respect the Hennessy play.
Is that expensive?
It's I mean it's upper echelon of
Yeah.
some alcohol.
Yeah, that shit tastes nasty, bro. And then some people dug into the Dana White Howlerhead signed bottle. But yeah, overall it was a good time, dude. It was on Friday night. Woke up, my feet were sticking to the ground, and I just slept all day. I didn't even touch anything, dude, and I cleaned everything up yesterday. And bro, I gotta do a double cleanse on this this whole entire house because the floors still ain't the same, bro. They're still not the same. So,
Okay, so that's the other side that about a house party.
yeah.
The next day, that cleanup or the mess, is that something that's like, all right, I might not do this for another, couple of months, or are you like,
Yeah.
all right, next month I can make this happen again?
No, because I'm just trying to wait till it gets a little bit warmer weather out, and then we'll see what happens. But if I have people over again, I'm down to do it, but maybe not to that extent maybe to an extent where it's like, somewhere around March, April, May time, where it's a little bit warmer and drier out. I mean, right? It's been kind of cold here a little bit of raininess. And, yeah, I mean, people are just it's fucking boots on the ground in the kitchen, dude. It's a fucking war zone in that kitchen a couple nights ago. But, yeah, I'll probably have some people over again, but maybe just stick them outside when it's warmer weather, too. Like, who knows? I'll probably throw another party in the summertime, but I was thinking about maybe getting, like, a screen projector, like a big-ass screen TV for one of the Vols games out there, but I'm like, why would I just not go to the bar and fucking root with everybody else?
Right.
That's
But
kinda
see,
where
that's
I'm coming
another-
from.
That's another thing that I always think about if you're going to host a party or something like that, because then it's like, that next day, you cleaning up shit for days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's just you,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Well, I guess should I go through the presents? I got a couple bags of presents.
What you get?
Okay, cool. So I also got some lottery.
You got the Hennessy.
I got the Hennessy, and I got some lottery tickets too that I kind of want to open up. But yeah, I went out. My grandma just moved here. She lives with my mom now, right? And we went out to Bricktops. Good choice, by the way. Thanks for the recommendation.
Yeah, that's a good one, just low key.
Here's one. It says,
And what is that?
"Congrats on adulting."
There you go. You're adulting now. Got your own place. You got adult.
There we go. Ring for beer.
Ring for beer. I like that one.
Cowbell.
Little Mississippi State vibes, but all right.
All right. Let's see what else we got. This one's kind of cool. It's a putter cup golf mug.
Oh, that's kind of hard.
Yeah, and it comes with golf balls. I'm pretty sure. I need to open this thing up. And then, let's see. Before I get into this, you gotta have the Target gift card, man, and you gotta have the $25 Chipotle, dude. What's your Chipotle order?
Mine?
Yeah.
So I go bowl,
Okay.
tortilla on the side, white rice, extra white rice, black bean, mixed chicken steak, corn, hot salsa, lettuce, cheese.
I just spilled some coffee on my hoodie, but all good. Keep going.
That's it.
Why do you get the tortilla on the side?
Because then I make like little taco wraps or little wraps of this stuff.
Ah, so you're that kind of guy. I got you.
And then I do chips and queso on the side.
Gotcha. All right. Well, good luck out there. All right, cool. I think I just go with the burrito, dude. I'm just like a steak burrito kind of guy, you know?
See, I'm usually in a steak, but for Chipotle, it's different. Every other Qdoba and stuff is all burrito.
They took Qdoba out of West End area. I don't know where it's at anymore. All right, so we have 4 lottery tickets. The first one is called Cash Crush. It's a $1 lottery ticket. Went up to $5,000. You have a winning number, and then you have 5 scratch-offs as your numbers. Okay. You got that one?
I got that one.
Okay. We got lucky number 7s. You heard of this one? Went up to $7,000. It's another dollar entry. Get 3 7s in a vertical, horizontal, or diagonal row like tic-tac-toe, and win prize in a box win prize in prize box. You see that one?
I've heard of that one before, I think.
Okay. Here is a 20x. Match any of your numbers to either. Excuse me. Match any of your numbers to either winning number, win prize shown for that number. Get a 10x symbol, win 10 times that price. Get a 20x symbol, win 20 times that price, win up to $50,000. Now this one is a $2 entry. This one we might have a little bit better chance.
All right. I like that.
And last but not least, the $5 entry, 50x. Kind of this, it's a similar ordeal over here. Okay, what's in the last one? Match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers. Win prize shown for that number. Get a 10x, 20x, or 50x symbol and multiply that prize by 10, 20, or 50, respectfully. You know? So.
Respect. All right.
All right, so these are kind of the same, right?
Yeah.
And then these two. So which one should we go with first?
I think you knock the 20x out and see if you got luck. And then, and if you hit some on that, then it's like, all right.
Okay.
Then we can. Then we
shout
can
out
make
to
it.
Duke Cannon lip balm. I got that too.
There you go. Little Duke Cannon. No free ads, but hit us up.
Isn't that what Barstool was sponsoring?
Yeah, Duke Cannon. I think they had a little bit of that.
All right, let's see what we got here. So, our first number is. So match any of your numbers to either winning number. Okay. Oh. Okay. So here are the winning numbers. All right. The winning numbers are a 5 and a 2. A 5 and a 2. Okay.
So we got to get a 5 or a 2 on your rows there, huh?
Yep. You got to get a 5 or a 2. So I'm going column down here. The first one is a 14, so it does not match the 5. The second one is a 2, which matches the 2.
Well, no. So we got a match. We just got to see.
So that's $1. It says $1 on it. $1. Okay.
So you ain't got your money back yet.
Not yet.
Well, you ain't got no money in it, so it don't really matter.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So the top one on this second column is 1, does not match the 5. The second number is 29. It says, hold up, why does it say ticket on the bottom? Match any of your numbers. It says ticket on the bottom of 29. I'm not sure what that means.
Well, he ain't got it, so it don't matter.
All right. All right, the top number on the third column is 2. But I don't know if that matches. It doesn't match the 5, but it matches the 2 at the bottom. I don't know. All right, the second number is a 2. I got it on that third column. So that's $1.
All right, so you got $2 right now. So you bought your ticket back.
Yep. All right, on this fourth column, the top number is 28 for $50,000. Doesn't match the 5. You know?
Oh, shucks. We ain't getting 50,000 today. God damn it.
All right, the second number on the fourth column is 25. Doesn't match. All righty. And then the fifth number on the fifth column is a 5, which matches the 5. And the bottom number is 15, which does not match the 2. So let's
How much is the 5 for?
$1.
All right, so you got $3.
So $3 on that. All right.
And you don't get a multiplier?
Match any of your numbers to either winning number, win prize shown for that number, get a 10x symbol, win 10 times that price, get a 20x symbol, win 20 times that price.
So you didn't get no 10x or 20x.
Would it
symbol.
be a 10x with the 5?
No, it'd probably just be 10x and then it'd be for $2. You know what I mean?
Oh,
or
okay.
$1.
All right. Well, should we do all of these or should we just do like one more?
Do the 50,000 one.
All right, do the 50.
Give the people what they want.
Here's the 50,000 one. All right, here we go. All right. Winning numbers. Here we go. I wish I had like a coin or something, dude. Okay.
Trying to get 50x in this bitch. Come on now. Get some good luck stirring up in here. Gotta get the good luck.
Let's get like some good ASMR stuff. Okay, so winning numbers 16, 26, 11, and 28. Okay. Let's see what we got on this first one. Dude, I can't scratch it. Let me see. Sorry, 1 sec.
My man can't scratch it. Yeah, get that gift card out.
All right, here we go. This is a lot quicker. My bad. I'm scratching all of them. Okay.
All right, and then we can just go see what. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. It's gonna take
Get it
forever
all
after that.
done.
Can you hear the scratch?
I cannot hear the scratch, but I can see the scratch.
Okay.
So I see that you're out there working it.
That's all that matters. Working the
Little
streets.
side to side. Little side to side action. I love it.
Okay. All right, here we go. Winning numbers, I'll just recap 16, 26, 11, and 28. So on this first row, I got 15 for 15 or for 10,000, one off on that one. 19 for 400, 18, 39, 32. Second row, 22, 37, 13, 23, 33. Third row, 25, 31, 38, 36, and 14. So, I didn't win anything.
You didn't win a goddamn thing.
I didn't win anything. All right.
Oh, shit.
Let's just do the
That's fucked
sevens.
up.
Let's just knock out the sevens.
All right. Lucky sevens.
All right. So the prize here is 14. So get 3 sevens in a vertical, horizontal, or diagonal row like tic-tac-toe and win prize in prize box. So win $14. That fucking blows. Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get that 50,000.
All right. That's a no-go either. All right. Well, I'm going to save this last one to when I'm feeling a little bit more lucky.
You ain't feeling good.
Not feeling great. We'll save the win up to 5,000. All right, so that was the lottery tickets, but yeah, dude. Overall, just a good vibe, man. Trying to talk. I saw a female friend, a lady bro, trying to holler at her, dude. Came to the party, trying to holler now, dude. Surprisingly, I took the more normal route after the party with the text. Was like, hey, blah blah blah, good to see you. Know you're busy. Love to catch up. Also, and she was like, yeah, let's do it. And I'm like, all right, that's a fucking first. Also, I heard this on KFC, and let me know how you feel about it. But they were saying, Jackie, right?
Yeah, I know.
Jackie was saying guys from 23 to ages
Undateable.
27 shouldn't be asking girls out just because they should be obviously focusing on themselves and shit. And KFC was, I don't know. So where are we standing on that one? Because
I saw this.
Yeah.
I saw this clip, and I thought it was the most asinine thing that I've ever heard of.
yeah.
Unless you are balling, you have a job where you are actually balling, and I'm talking making 6-7 figures,
Yeah.
and you're 23 to whatever 35 or whatever. I would get
23 to what are you
28
saying? 28.
or 28 or whatever it was.
It's 20.
I'm saying-
it's 22 to 28.
Right. And I would say, unless you are you come out of college and you are thrown into a 6-figure, 7-figure job like that,
Yeah.
and you're balling and you're just grinding, I'm okay with the take. But if you're not, and you just, you just normal guy that just likes to watch sports and hang out with the boys,
Yeah.
then it's what are you fucking talking about? I can still be successful and be a part of society and ask girls out, right? I thought it was asinine take of hers.
Yeah, I think so as well.
And I think what it was is that's like sugar daddy talk for.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to if he's really making money, he should be busy.
Right.
I'm making money. I'm doing well for myself.
Why can't? Yeah. Like, and I get
I'm
we're
still.
all busy,
I can
bro.
still chill with the bitch on the side every once in a while. You know what I mean? I can holler at a girl. You know what I mean? Like that ain't out of my like possibility. I just thought it was a weird take, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it, man. Like we're all
And
trying to,
even on the flip side of that, even if I was, so if I say I'm making, a couple $1 million a year,
Yeah.
I'm definitely hollering at some bitches on the side.
No, I
you know
feel
what I mean?
yeah, it's like, what is the problem? Like, I feel like, dude, I could use a fucking hug every now and then. Like, yeah, dude, why can't, it doesn't, like, bro, I'm not going to ask a girl out if I can't even afford her dinner and shit. Like, I want to go do that to try to get to know somebody. Like, what are we talking about here? I can't go do that while I'm balling out and I'm like, okay, I can go spend $100 on a dinner, like $150 on a dinner. Like, why can't I do that? Why can't I try to do that? Because once I'm going to try to do that when I'm 30, dude, all these girls can be married and shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to ease myself in line there, dude. Like, yeah, I didn't get that one. But nah, man, I feel like guys are just like, I don't know, man. I don't want to go too overboard here, but I just feel like we're
putting in a box of expectations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you should have a good, steady job. You should be making this. You should be doing that. You should be focusing your time on paying bills or whatever. Nah, I'm out here just trying to live life. You know what I mean?
And what's the
Fuck
problem?
all this. Yeah. And if I want to holler at you on the side of me doing that, all right, let me holler at you.
Yeah. Well,
it's just so stupid.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, dude. But nah, man, I would like to talk to a girl, you know? Why can't I do that? Why can't I try to say hello to somebody, bro? So we'll see what happens, dude. But this chick's way out of my league, I'll tell you that. But aren't a lot of girls just way out of all of our leagues? Like, is that something we can all agree on or no? I know, Coco. Me too, dude.
I don't know if that's the route I would say it in or the way I would say that, but yeah, I would think.
I mean, dude, females are just more naturally, like, more beautiful than guys are, right? Like, we're not all looking like John B out here, dude. You know?
Yeah, I feel that.
So I guess, well, you got a girlfriend, dude?
No, I'm single as hell.
Oh, dude, I found out my mom was dating. Yeah. She's got a type, man. She's going for those musicians, but a guy graduated Vandy, and I'm like, all right, good for you, dude. Like, go get back in the game, bro. And she's like, oh, well, what about you? And I'm like, you know my shit, dude. You know my situation, But I don't know, dude. Maybe when you come back down here, you can kind of help me out a little bit. Well, maybe I'll just take you out, bro. Maybe I'll just take you out sometime.
I mean, if we go out, we'll talk some girls and maybe have some fun with them. Because I remember. All right, do you remember this story? It was a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. I was visiting. You were there. I was visiting Cam when he first got his spot in Nashville.
Oh my God, I do remember what you're talking about. You were about to say.
and we were coming back, and we were a little hungry, so we had to go we went to Bar Louie, which was right under his place.
Yep.
And there was those two girls sitting outside.
Yeah.
And I told you, I was like, why don't we just go sit with them?
Yeah.
And you was like, nah, let's just, we'll just grab a little something to eat. And I was like, we're never going to see these girls again. We have never seen these girls again, but why not just go sit and say hello? Get a little athletic out here. And that's where I think it's different between me and you a little bit is like, I have no problem going to sit down and be like, hey, can we sit with you guys?
Yeah, I think I'm getting there too, man. I definitely hear what you're saying. You're saying you would do that probably like a 9 out of 10 times.
in that situation, and it's kind of dead in there, and they're
Yeah.
just the only ones out there, and there's 2 girls, we're 2 guys. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm walking up and be like,
Yeah.
mind if we share a table?
We went through that phase, or it could have just been me, but where we were telling girls we had the penthouse. I remember
Yeah.
that, dude. I remember I was lying about having the penthouse, dude. But that was just like that was never gonna happen, dude. You know, like girls we'd be matching with on Bumble and shit were like are like in town for the weekend. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, what are you guys doing? We just got the penthouse. You know, we're just hanging out." And they asked to come back to the penthouse. They're like, maybe not tonight. You know, maybe not tonight.
Yeah, play a little hard to get, and that's another thing is like, I guess that's different that people.
But we're just
don't
you know,
understand.
that's just all manifestation, right? You know,
Yeah.
Come on. We're just trying to put it.
But like,
put it
what
into,
are
fruition?
your expectations of like, all right, am I ever going to see this person again? Do I want to see this person again? Probably not.
Right.
Then if I say no, fuck it, I'll do whatever. You know what I mean?
I was asking one of my boys today, but like in that situation where I don't know, take a nice little lady bro out, dude. What is the move? Is it dinner or is it drinks? Or is it both?
I don't know. Is it your first time, just kicking it?
Yeah, it's just trying to take a girl
Just
out.
the both of you?
Yeah,
I would do drinks first.
that's what I thought.
Because the drinks is always the best way of like, if she's not feeling it or if you're not feeling it,
Yeah,
the atmosphere is like, all right, well, I think I'm just going to go home. It was good to meet you.
Right.
Or, and it's easier. But dinner, motherfucker, you got to sit there through the whole dinner. Then you're going to have
that's
to.
what I'm saying.
Then you have to decide, all right, am I a dick to say, all right, let's not go out and get drinks afterwards?
Right.
And
Yeah,
if you don't
okay.
do that, then she's like, all right,
Because
he's not feeling
my
me.
original thought was like, hey, dude, like, why don't you just? This sounds, so, and this is what Julie was talking about too. I was like, well, why don't I just invite her over to watch the Tennessee game? And then my boy was like, why would you do that? Like, what do you want to get out of that? Like, hey, come over to my house and watch the game. Maybe we can kiss on the cheek. It's like, yeah, I don't think I don't think that's very impressive. Right.
I'm be honest with you. One of the biggest mistakes that I've ever done
Yeah.
was sort of like that.
Uh-huh.
I asked a girl to go and watch the Tennessee game at a bar,
Uh-huh.
and you know how I get with the Tennessee games. I'm kind of animated,
Yeah.
and that's just not the vibe. You don't take a girl to do
Was
that.
she a Tennessee fan or no?
No, hell no.
Yeah.
And it didn't help that I'm the only like real kind of like Tennessee person in there. So anytime something's going crazy, I'm in there just screaming shit, and nobody else is in there like
Right.
for that.
Right. No.
So don't take girls to go watch sports. At least not like
I
for the
get
first
that.
or second
And I
date.
remember I did that a couple years ago, and I took a girl to a Dogwood, like one of the spots that has like 50 TVs, and they set us down right next to like my other best friends, and I'm like, fuck, dude, this is not going to be good. We're watching a national championship game. I peed like 6 times in an hour, dude. Like, fuck, I was not on my game, bro. And just never got hit up after that. Kind of got Caspered a little bit after that, So yeah, I think sports.
we gotta find a
dude. It's like
an avenue of
yeah.
of activity that's not sports, like
I know.
watching sports.
I know. I just want to kick it and watch sports.
I know that's like my ideal. Like,
But you
But,
got
like-
you got to go all in, right? In 2023, where it's like you got to go and you got to do the dinner and you got to do the drinks. You do the dinner second date, if there is one, but the drinks are first, and like go, dress to impress, and yeah, just be a fucking man, dude. Then maybe third date, fourth, if you get one of those, let's go watch the game at my place. Come hang out. We can drink wine. That's kind of where I'm trying to get.
Go like the activity of like going bowling or stuff like that. That's
Right.
some shit that I gotta find something in that realm to be like, all right,
Yeah.
it's not the worst. I can't say I like going bowling,
Right.
but it ain't the worst. But it's not just like, all right, we're gonna go watch sports.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna go actually do something.
Okay, so I just got to figure out a spot to do it at, but we'll see if I get a tech back, man. But yeah, I don't know, man. Big 2-7, got a lot of love, and now today kind of waking up a bit weird. I don't know. I don't know how much I want to say, but I am changing career paths. I'll just say that, and mixed feelings maybe about it, but you know me, dude. I'm gonna kind of live on and keep moving. I don't know how much I want to say about it. Obviously, we know we're talking about me and you, but coming into 2-7, it's a setup year. You're gonna have some shit that doesn't go your way, and that's okay, right? You learn from it, but if you get knocked down, you can't stay on the ground for too long, right? So, it is what it is.
About 2 weeks long. That's about all you get.
About 2 weeks long. That's all you get. No, but I'm in a position now where I'm kind of, man, you know me. I told you I haven't been able to win. I felt like I haven't been able to win one in a minute, and maybe it just comes from everything that was happening in my life and a professional standpoint and maybe a personal one as well. But maybe maybe the good Lord opens doors for a reason and closes ones for the betterment of what He wants you to do in life, And maybe I believe that, and I believe that, Listen, dude, I gotta let go, So fucking it. I have two jobs though, so luckily for me, I am just gonna kind of switch over to my second job, but that's kind of why we're doing this in the middle of the day. But dude, yeah, I've been stressed, and maybe this is kind of meant to be. So that is why we're doing. I'll just say, well, that's why we're doing the podcast in the middle of the day. I don't know how you feel about it. I told you about it this morning, and I'm like, fuck, dude. Marketing world, I feel like everything right now is people are just being a little bit more conservative at companies. Maybe more startup companies than corporations. But yeah, dude. That's kind of where I'm at right now. But luckily for me, I have something else. So I'm not really tripping about anything. I was kind of working my second job during my first job anyways. So hopefully this next career path for me will be just what I've been doing in the past 5 months anyways. Just more full on, more full hands on. And I know you know my fucking story, but dude, that's where I'm coming from. So maybe it's, big 2-7. We'll see what happens. Again, some doors close for the betterment of what's ahead, and we'll see what happens. But I'm not really tripping about it, dude. I'm kind of excited to see where I'm gonna be at. And maybe this causes less stress on me having two jobs and it just not being sustainable, and then being up all hours of the night, working, and then trying to do the podcast thing. And yeah, I think people still got my back regardless, So, and the people that were, that I might not think have my back, they still got my back, right? So I'm in a good spot. But yeah, some things. I guess that's how this year starts. The setup year. You're always gonna. I feel like I'm still not winning, dude. But maybe this will. Maybe I'll kind of turn the corner here, and then it's for the best.
Or you think about it as a win, and now that you can kind of focus and narrow yourself in terms of just working with the one job, and then you win because you're not going to be as stressed. I think that's another thing that you're going to look at and be like, all right, now I don't have basically 2 deadlines a day of both jobs or whatever, however it works. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm going to look at it as a win then. So
yeah, look at it as a win. You're not going to be as stressed, and that's going to help you. I know it's going to help you in the long run, because stress is the biggest killer of all of us.
No, stress has been killing. I've been stressing for the past 6 months, but you also lose I don't know if you go through this, but like in a professional environment when maybe there's negativity going around, or maybe a little bit of toxicity going around, and it kind of overlaps into, it turns, it's days and turns into weeks, and then it turns into months, and then you're kind of looking at it and you're like, is this where I want to be? Is this where I'm supposed to be? Other people, or do they want to be here? Right? Like, I don't know if you go through that or if you've gone through that, but I think a lot of kind of variables went into why I'm fucking here right now in this chair today. So I don't want to maybe talk too much about it, but yeah, I don't know if I feel like everyone kind of goes through that. But hey, I will say, huge learning curve for me, right? And I think when people kind of exit out of, you know, one professional career path, and take that little bit of time to kind of reflect on maybe what you did do, what you didn't, what you could have done better, and not blame it on other things outside of your control, right? With other people, with higher ups, doesn't matter. I think that's where you can really take that and put it into action and put it into play into what your next venture in life is, right? Your next action in life. And so that's kind of what I'll be doing, I guess, in 2 days. Luckily for me, again, I got a job still. So, you know, I got a second job. So it's not, but yeah, I will take that into, I guess, my second job. That will be my first one now. But
Yeah.
you're always going to have kind of like shitty employees and or I wouldn't say shitty employees, but like, you know, people that you may not get along with so much and just a little everything, dude. I feel like everybody goes through that, right?
Yeah.
But it's only like you can control what you can only control, and then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do next time?
Yeah. I think it's going to be good, honestly, because you were the biggest thing I say. I could see that you were stressed about a lot
Dude,
of stuff.
I was calling
all the time.
you crying, dude. You know,
Yeah.
like,
and that stress is I mean, we all go through stress, but like when it gets to a certain level, you got to be like, all right, let me take a step back.
yeah,
Let me reevaluate. And now I'm just glad you do have the other opportunity. It's not like you like got to go and find something. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'd be fucking doomed. And that's why you're always kind of, I don't want to say you're always kind of actively looking, but you're always going to kind of want to have options maybe open.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to progress yourself
Right.
to a position to where you always are looking to improve your work status or your work title or your work, whatever it is, you know what I mean? And so that's kind of what I think for you is the biggest thing. Don't always, or for everybody really, don't lock yourself into, all right, I'm going to be this person, this type of worker for the rest of my life. Always try to advance yourself. So when that call does come and you want to be the manager, and then you want to be senior manager, then you want to be whatever that, you know, road to growing is in your workspace.
Right.
Always, you know, work to being that, you know, get the more education if there is and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
don't be content, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I will say too, like, people that only have one job, you know me, dude. Like, I'm like an entrepreneur. Like, I love doing the podcast. Fucking A, we don't make a lot of money off the podcast. People are like, oh, your second job? I'm like, no, dude. I got shit lined up before this bitch, dude. You know?
This is like our fourth job going on.
Dude. I mean, that's just kind of the people. That's just kind of who we are. And I've always kind of thought about it, like the people that have their one job are super invested into it. I used to be like, why are people like super invested into their job? And I'm like, maybe that's something that I'm also going to take going into this one job that I'm only going to have, right? But there's nothing wrong with that either. Like, if somebody really fucking cares, why shame them, or like why like question them for doing that? Like, I totally get it. And maybe I'm just not operated that way. Maybe I'm just like, oh, dude, I got to keep doing something, you know? I got to keep, and maybe that's where I found myself to kind of hit these different obstacles, because I was doing it on myself. I was having multiple things going on, multiple deadlines and things like that. Stress was causing, and I was like, you know, if I had one job, I'd be super invested into it. But that's kind of just not how I operate. You know, you asked me you asked me, I think the other week, you were like, where do you see yourself in 2 years and 5 years? And it's like, to be a fucking baller, dude. You know, like, I don't know if I'll work for anybody, to be honest, in 5 years, right? Like, I don't know. I'll just kind of want to be my own guy, because that's just where my family comes from and shit like that. But no, a lot of, you can stop me whenever, but that's just kind of what I'm just kind of reflecting on it now, and I was just there's nothing wrong with someone being super fucking invested into their job, and then if you have someone that's not fully bought in, it's like a basketball team. If you're not fully bought into it, you're kind of a cancer almost in a way.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I think it's just keep grinding. That's what I tell everybody that I've ever talked to. You know, if you don't like where you are in your job, then grind.
you feel like you have to always go 1 year though somewhere, right?
At a job, yeah, you can't really
Yeah.
know if you like it until that 1 year.
Right.
Like you can say, "Oh, I don't like this job" after a month or two, but that's not the true like timeline of understanding what a job is. Because one of my good friends, he changed jobs 4 times in 6 years. You know what I mean? So it's like, what are we talking about? He realized he always did it for a year or 2 years, but you would always know, like, after this year, I want to progress and get into the actual field that I want and I would enjoy doing for the rest of my life. And he's doing that now. So it's like,
Right.
it takes that time of moving and growing and changing jobs to
And
understand.
understanding what you like and don't like too, right?
Exactly. And
I think
that's
with my job, it was social media, and it's, dude, I mean, when you're looking at your phone all day, every day, you start to get headaches, you start to get burnt out. I'll tell you what, like the huge thing right there, you just get burnt out of looking at your phone all day. And you got clients that want you to fucking put on 45 TikToks a month. Just ain't feasible, dog. You know, it's like it's tough. You know,
yeah.
But yeah, the world that I am in is, I like it. It's what I'm good at. But sometimes you just get burnt out, dude. And I guess there's nothing wrong with that either. But the question is, and maybe you have some advice or take on this, but when you do start to feel like that, I felt like that with basketball. Remember, I took a year off. I got burnt out in basketball. And then I transferred schools and I tried it again. And I actually ended up fucking hating it, you know? But
Yeah.
where how do you overcome something like that?
Well, I mean, the biggest thing is, like, for example, I'll keep with the basketball because you brought that up. But going into college, after my senior year, I played a different sport for that spring, you know, before I graduated high school, because I needed to get my mind away from basketball. But I think that for that, it is always good to take a step back and always look. I, went to go play college basketball after the fact because that's what I decided. I mean, that's all I kind of knew and what I loved. But I did need to take a step back and kind of change my mindset and think about how this is going to affect me and is this really what I want to do. So for me, I like that you got to always take a step back and look at what's going on and how you feel and how it's making you feel. And if you don't like it, then you got to change it. You know what I mean? You can't be stuck in the wheel,
Right.
as they say, that working wheel.
Right.
So,
and then you look 1 minute, it's January, or you look 1 minute and it's, 1 minute it's January, then the next minute it's fucking December, right? Like,
yeah.
and it's like, oh shit, dude, am I wasting what I? But we all gotta fucking figure it out, and it is what it is. But I will say, man, just kind of grateful for even with the podcast, dude. Like, just grateful for the opportunity that I have. Grateful to be in a house, 2-bedroom home, backyard. Grateful to have friends ring in the birthday with me, and grateful to have a second job, and grateful to be fucking breathing and living. We got it so much better than a lot of other people out there in the world. So I think that's always nice to kind of look back and be like, hey, dude, it's all good. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I guess I'm just, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, we like to say, fuck them.
Yeah. I'll take a hug. But no, okay, so, all right, I feel like we're almost reaching an hour here, but what do we got going on here with the podcast? I guess what people can expect. I think we got a cool article coming out about us in a couple weeks. That's kind of cool. What else? We're trying to lock in somebody super exciting right now. I don't know if I'll keep you updated with that, Liam, but here in a couple weeks we'll hear back. Next week, Mr. Tommy Prine's coming on the pod. Now you got to make this one. You got to make
I
this
will. I will be there. I'm already locked in, no matter what.
Okay.
Because that's a big guest for us. But
Okay.
yeah, Tommy's
son
on
of
the-
John
on the-
Prine, just
Yeah,
on
Tommy's on
the
the
front
books.
page of the Tennessean. One of our good friends. But man, anything else, man? Anything else going on with you? Or is that it?
Not much, man. Just grinding it out. Just grinding it out. Day in and day out. That's what we
Okay.
do.
All right, well that's season 3, episode 6, episode 127, Big 27. Liam, you'll be here soon. I'll see you here next weekend. Thank you for saying happy birthday. I'm gonna try to open up this last lottery ticket. Maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow, and we'll figure out if we're feeling a little bit more lucky on that end. Like, subscribe, shoot us with a review, and I don't know. I'll let you get us out of here, dude.
Well, Namaste. I'll go back to the roots. Namaste to you guys. And thanks for
Namaste
listening.
to you guys. Appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you guys soon.